Welcome back to the channel. I am doing, as you can see, a pick a card. This is my first time doing a pick a card, so this should be very fun. We have three piles here. This is pile number one with the angel light bracelet. This is pile number two with the moonstone bracelet. This is pile number three with the lepidolite bracelet. Take some time to see which one you are called to. Okay, a quick disclaimer: my readings are to bring confirmation to you. So if you are not resonating with the message that you receive, then this is not the reading for you. But I have plenty more readings on my channel and plenty more to come, so that will meet you at the right time. Okay, so I'm going to give you a moment to pick out your pile. And we're going to get right into the first pile, okay? The timestamps will be below in the description. Okay, so just getting right in to pile number one in your reading today. Okay, so this is very much so giving well, let's just start off with the first card that came out for you. Step out of your comfort zone. Okay, so if you were drawn to this pile, okay, what the messages that I'm getting for you is that there's a stronghold, or maybe a habit, or maybe even just a habit of thought or a way of thinking that you've been holding on to, that spirit is asking you to release. Okay, the very thing that you've been comfortable in is not working for you. It's working against you. It's not for your highest good. Okay, the the spirit wants you to really break free. Okay, really break free. And even though you may be stepping into new territory where you may have a little fear, that you may have a little doubt around because it's new, the spirit is just letting you know, hey, you are the operative power. You have everything that you need in order to be great. Okay, so the things that you're holding on to, okay, the things that you're holding on to, for some of you, this may be a mindset of a scarcity mindset. Um, for some of you, it may be just overworking yourself or working too hard, or maybe even just feeling like the things that you want in your life is hard. It's hard to come by. You have to go through all of these hoops. You have to go through all of these different um it has to take a long time, or you have to go through all of these different levels before you can be, do, or have this thing, or this situation, or whatever this may be for you. For some of you, you are being called to really deep dive into your passion projects. Okay, if there's something that you want to do or have been wanting to do, but you just have not gotten out of your head enough to allow yourself to even do it, Spirit is telling you it's time for you to get out of your comfort zone. You have been inspired by something. I'm seeing that you've been inspired by something, or you've been inspired by somebody, or you just have inspiration to go forth and start whatever this project is. It can, for some of you, it's music. For others, it may be content creating, maybe getting on YouTube. Okay, it can be a lot of different things. Okay, Spirit is asking you to just remove that mindset, the very thing that's been holding you back. Okay, whatever's been holding you back from fulfilling this. For some of you, it may be people who are not speaking life into your ideas. They're giving you, well, people don't usually do that. They're saying things like, people don't do that. That doesn't happen for people. The non-believers. Okay, Spirit is asking you to separate yourself from them, because whereas you do have, your conscious mind, the logic mind, where it's going to tell you, well, it try to give you all the logic that may not go along with you manifesting or allowing yourself to do something that a lot of people don't do, or a lot of people really, not even that a lot of people don't do, or your perception, right? Because perception is reality. So you may not know anybody that does the thing or has the thing that is meant for you to have, and maybe your logic is kind of telling you like, well, you don't know nobody that does that. You don't know how that's going to go. You don't know what all that entails. It may evoke some fear, in you to even think about starting, right? But Spirit is just telling you, you have power. The power that you have, right, is that you can overcome that voice. You can overcome those thoughts. You can use everything that you have to get what it is that you want. Okay. Some of you are just having fear about the unknown, and you are in a scarcity mindset. Okay. Some of you are in a scarcity mindset, and you're not allowing yourself to even be able to dream the big dreams, or want the big things, or, you know what I'm saying? The things that you are perceiving as big, like you're not even going for the goal. And Spirit is just asking you to take one step forward and step out of the comfort zone that you've placed yourself in. Okay. Um, I've seen a lot of you have been feeling like there's a void, something is missing, and that's because you have everything that you need, but the area that you're in now is not allowing you to grow to be the version of you that has this thing. Okay, whatever this project is, whatever this goal is, okay, whatever this career is, you're not allowing yourself the space to be the version of you that has it. Okay, but I feel like some of you guys have received clarity, right? And maybe you just hearing this or clicking this video is giving you the clarity. But I feel like a lot of you have received clarity where it's like, you know what? No, I really want this thing, or I really want to do this, or I really want to experience this. Um, I feel as though you are not aware of your power. You're not aware of how powerful you truly are. And that's the very thing, is you not being aware of it. That's why you're staying in this comfortable zone. But I'm really feeling like for a lot of y'all, this is not comfortable anymore. It's not comfortable for you anymore. You've been trying to be comfortable and do the things and stay in the old routines and do the things that you normally do. And it's becoming something that's not comfortable. It's not satisfying to you anymore. And it's time for you to let go. It's really time for you to let go It's time for you to trust. Okay? It's time you understand that whatever fears you have are an illusion, and it's not hard. It's just the perception. If you think something is hard, it will be hard. Currently, right now, just for example, I am learning Spanish. Okay? I don't want to say I've always wanted to know Spanish, but in the recent years, I've wanted to know Spanish. I wanted to learn Spanish, but I never really saw myself learning Spanish. Why? Maybe because I just didn't believe I didn't put enough energy into it, or maybe I just didn't really see myself like, okay, maybe I was thinking about, okay, well, I'm going to have to go get classes, and I'm going to have to do this, and how I'm going to find the time to do that. And, trying to think of all these different steps to where it just kind of kept me, not learning Spanish. But then all of a sudden, okay, I was just, and me doing the things that I love. That's another thing. Me doing the things that I love, my passion projects, which is getting on here, doing this, and the other things that I do, it opens me up because I'm doing things that I love. So it has me in alignment. So when I get a nudge to do something, I'm not second guessing or I'm not questioning it. Okay. So I just got the inspiration to, or I don't even think it was the inspiration. I think it was something came up on my phone about Rosetta Stone, and I was like, okay, well, let me see what this is talking about. And I downloaded it, and I've been doing it for the past few days now. And it's like I've learned phrases that I didn't think I would learn that fast. You see what I'm saying? It could be something just as simple as that. The signs, okay, the signs may be showing themselves to you, but if you are not in alignment, you will not be likely to seeing those signs and perceiving those signs and going for it. Okay, I could have been seeing that and not been in alignment and just looked at it and then looked away and went to something else. But because I was in alignment, it it made me want to click it, and then that manifested into me actually starting to learn Spanish to the point where I know I'm going to be fluent in Spanish before this year is over. I'm going to be fluent in Spanish. Okay. Done. It's done. Okay. So, Spirit is just telling you, I'm saying all that to say, Spirit is just telling you to start doing the things that you love. Whatever you've been inspired to do, it's time for you to start doing it. Don't think about all the details. I'm telling you, that used to be my thing. I would try to make everything perfect. I would try to think about all the details, and then I would never really go far because I just tired myself out on trying to plan when you just literally have to just do. Like sometimes you just have to do. Okay? Sometimes you literally just have to just do. And it may just be one little simple step. Setting up the account, signing up for the class, downloading the app, making the call, um, going to look at the place, playing the numbers, um, um, writing the song, uh, whatever it is for you. You know what I'm saying? Just write it. Just write the song. Just just go look at the place. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about the money. Just go look at the place. Okay? Just go um find more information about whatever the thing is. But you have to like be in alignment so you can get the inspired action. Okay, so what is being in alignment? Being in alignment means being at the least, right, content, at least feeling content. Okay, so whatever can bring you just being content. Okay, and then try to feel from that point, then you can feel satisfied with something. It could maybe music, it may be dancing, it may be singing. Even if you can't sing, it may just be fun to do it. You know what I'm saying? Or watching a good movie, or just getting some sunlight. Like things, the easy things that you can do that is easy for you to do, that's accessible for you to do without even a thought, like, oh, I would like to do this. Sometimes it's just drinking some ice cold water. Okay. For me, that be the thing for me. Like I feel so refreshed, right? Just the things that feel good to you, because when you are feeling good, then you're open, and when you're open, you can start seeing things that you wouldn't have seen if you were sitting here on some other stuff. Okay, but that's the message that I have for you today. Okay. You guys remember I do offer text message readings at this time, and the information for that will be below. Okay. For my pal too, let's just get right into it. Okay. Your first message we have leading out is prosperity lies ahead. Okay. So, and then this is the new moon in Taurus. So, some of you have started some of you have started a business. You started some type of new project. Okay. And it's funny because the pile number one was being told to get out of the comfort zone so they can start their passion project. This person I'm speaking to, you guys have already started, okay? And I see that whatever it is that you started is really going to bring good fortune, good success, great success, and happiness. That's what I'm really seeing. Okay, I feel like this project or whatever this is that you have started, this career, this business, whatever you've started, right? It was definitely something that you've been guided using your heavily, I have to say, heavily relying on your intuition, and your intuition has been guiding you through all the steps of this. Okay, you've been you've been divinely guided through all of the steps, and I feel like you have opened a whole new world. You've gone to a whole new level. Okay, I'm seeing if you haven't started traveling yet, whatever this is that you started, it is opening the doors for you to travel, to see different things, to see the world, right? It's opening your eyes to a lot of different things. I see that you're going to have um a lot of a lot of things to do. It's like if you were manifesting a lifestyle where it's like you're busy, like most of the time you're busy, you're doing what you love, you're traveling, you're going back and forth on a jet, you hopping on the PJs in the PJs, right? You and I ain't talking about the projects, I'm talking about in your PJs. You hopping in the PJs, okay? I feel like you have that lifestyle. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be definitely um living a very celebrity lifestyle. Okay, for some of you guys, you are going to be a celebrity. Okay, for some of you guys, you may just not be so much in the public eye with it, but have your hands in a lot of things and maybe just be in the background of it. You know what I'm saying? Like you could be starting up your own version of Amazon and people know your name and people know what you look like, but you're not always in the media. Some of you guys are going to be in the media. Some of you guys are going to be featured in the magazines. Some of you guys are just going to be out there. Some of you guys will have your hands in a lot of things, but you won't be like, you know, you won't be like out there a lot. You may just be more so in the background. Um, yeah. I see a lot of you have been really pouring into yourself, really looking within yourself, and that's how you've been getting your clarity. Okay. I see a lot of you guys have been really focused. Okay. You've been manifesting. You've been doing your processes. You've been doing your processes. You're leveling up. Whatever your processes are, and when I say processes, I mean you are visualizing, you are scripting, you are listening to subliminals, you are doing sats, you are living in the end, and it's showing. And if it's not showing itself yet, do not fear, because it's right here. You right on the brink of this thing. So continue to do what you're doing, because the very thing that you wanted, I see you manifesting it. Okay, I see you manifesting, and it's like you moving with wisdom, and it's like it's sacred wisdom. You're moving with a lot of wisdom. You have sacred wisdom. You have your angel guides. You got your angel guides have been flowing and showing and protecting you and covering you. Okay, I feel like a lot of you are not even like in the rush of things. I feel like you're really enjoying this journey, the process, and that's a beautiful energy to be in, because it's like when you know that it's all about the journey more so than the end point, then you can really enjoy it. I feel like your focus has been right where it needs to be. I feel like the things that you've been focusing on has been definitely the things that align with the version of you that has exactly what you want. You've been really, really tuning into that. You've been very clear on that. Okay. And it's bringing you a lot of opportunities. A lot of doors are opening for you. So can keep doing what you're doing, because I'm really seeing that if you have not gotten these opportunities, or if it's maybe like in the beginning stage where it's like signs, where it's like, okay, maybe a door opening and it was just one of the many doors that are opening around you, and you may not necessarily walk through that particular door, but it's just like a sign. Like sometimes when you are moving to another dimension or another level, sometimes doors will open up and it'll be like these different opportunities will come in to you, and they may not necessarily be the ones that you want to walk through, but it's just like the beginning phase. It's like, okay, I'm noticing doors are opening up around me, so then I know that the ones that are for me are right there, like they're right on, it's right on the brink of things. So I feel like if you feel that you haven't gotten any doors to open for you that are the ones that you want to walk in, there's two things you can do. There's one thing, you can just keep trusting that what you're doing is working, because it definitely is. Or two, the opportunities that are coming to you, you can just kind of see what they're about, see what it is, because it may be something that leads you to the very thing that you want. Okay? Just be open. And I see you being open. I see you not being like really biased to where you're like, okay, well, this is not exactly what I want, so I'm not even gonna touch it. Like, it's like, no, I see you being open and just seeing where things go. I see you doing it. I don't see you being like rigid or anything like that. Okay. A lot of you may have Taurus in your big three. Okay. Or you have a lot of Taurus in your chart. Okay. Um, April may be significant to you. The number 4. Yeah. 26. Yeah. I see you really been focusing on yourself. You've been really focusing on just being the best you as possible. And spirit is very like, it's being reflected in this reading. It's very much so being reflected in this reading. So if this is resonating with you, My advice is to keep doing what you're doing, keep showing up. You're right there. You're literally right there. You've closed a chapter and a new one is opening for you. So if there's anything that feels overwhelming that may be coming at you, just know that that too is working out for your benefit. Don't even trip. Like, don't even trip. You may not understand how, but it's going to be revealed. Like, oh wow, this thing was working. Like, this was actually helping me. Like, this thing that looked like it was crazy, or it was like, why is this happening, or whatever it is. If it feels like it's a little bit overwhelming, that's fine. Just know that it's working out for you, and then get back into that energy of pouring back into yourself, focusing, dancing, doing whatever it is. Somebody here loves water. And I'm not saying like just drinking water. I mean, like, maybe you listen to like rain videos. Maybe you really like the rain. Maybe the rain is really relaxing for you. Um, or just being in the water, maybe swimming. Maybe you really like to swim. Okay. Do those things that really make you feel like nothing in the world matters. Nothing. And I just heard like Nothing Even Matters by Lauryn Hill. But it's like, yeah, definitely, you're definitely on the right path. And yeah, you have a lot going for you. So thank you for listening, pal. Two. You keep doing a damn thing, okay? You keep doing a damn thing. And if you're interested, I am offering text message reads at this point in time. So the information will be down below if that's something you would like to do. But yeah. Okay. Hey, pal three. I just want to say, like, this is a beautiful spread. Okay, so if you were drawn to this pal, I just want to just put it out there. If this resonates with you, then that's beautiful. Whatever does not resonate, just let it fly. This one is kind of going to be a little specific. Okay, a little bit specific. So like I said, if it resonates, it cool. If it's not, hey, I gotta still put this out because this is definitely somebody's story. Okay. So let's just get into the first card we have, which is a win-win is an outcome. Full moon in Libra. Okay. So when we think about Libra, it has those scales. And so for the person that I'm speaking to here, okay, there was a period in time where the scales were off for you, okay? Now, you may be a Libra or have a lot of Libra in your chart, but if not, that's perfectly fine. This person, it's like you are coming into balance with yourself because what I'm showing is you had suffered some type of, I don't even want to say suffer. You didn't suffer. You didn't suffer. You had went through Um, you went through a betrayal, not, in the recent past. Okay. I'm seeing like in the last 6 months or so, there was a betrayal. Okay. Now, for some of you, this was a romantic relationship. Okay. For others of you, this was a longtime friend or family member. But the person was pretty much, they pretty much was just very much so um in it for themselves. Okay. I'm hearing selfish. I'm hearing immature. Okay. And the person, they really didn't know how to be a good friend or a good partner or family member. They didn't know how to be good to you. They didn't know how to be good to you for whatever reason. I can't tell you why. Besides, I do see like a little bit of immaturity here, and I see some selfishness, and they may have had some things going on in their childhood that made them feel like they needed to be like that. Like, let me, like, like what I'm feeling. Okay, here it comes. Thank you, Spirit. Like, what I'm feeling is it was more so a thing where maybe they were like open and loving as a kid and a teenager, and then maybe somebody hurt them to where it's like, okay, well, they felt like in order for me to protect myself, I need to hurt before I get hurt. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, hurt people hurt people. So this person did that to you, but you had no intention of hurting them. You were solid with them. You you wanted the best for them. You were genuine with them, and you didn't think that this person would ever stab you in the back or betray you in such a way. It was something to where they were being very selfish, and just the fact that they did this to you was selfish. But I'm feeling like they were just like in it for themselves, whatever that may be. Like I said, this is kind of specific. Um, a lot of y'all have been dealing with this person for a long time. Either this was a long time friend or family member, or this is a relationship that you have been in for a while, where it was like you kind of grew up in the relationship. Um, and when the person did this thing to you, whatever this betrayal was, it just kind of threw you all off balance. It threw you all off. You wasn't expecting it. So when this person did whatever they did, or maybe they said something to you, it could have definitely been something that they said to you. Um, whatever this was, it really just threw you off balance. It really threw you all the way off. Okay. Um, but, 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 see, the whole thing about it is that very thing caused a breakthrough in you, because when you realize like whatever you were putting up with this person, because this person didn't just all of a sudden do some, like they had probably been doing some other like questionable things, but you kind of look past it because of the love you have for them. You kind of look past it. But whatever this was that caused this like break, this real like I'm hearing breakup, right? Whatever caused this, it was something that was just completely out of the normal even for them. Um and that had to happen though, because see, there was a breakthrough of something in you that needed to happen. Okay. So a lot of you had used that after you kind of cried it out or kind of came back to yourself a little bit. A lot of you had used this to better yourself. Okay. And this thing was very much so helping you. Even though it was hurting you, it was here to help you to evolve into that new form, that new version of you. Spirit is asking you to go with the flow, okay? Because things are flowing to you right now. There are new doors to be opened. There are definitely new doors to be opened. And this thing really kicked off a transformation in you, right? So that version of you that was dealing with that stuff from this person, it may have been more than one. I was about to say people. It may have been more than one person for some of you guys. But whatever this was that you were kind of looking, kind of like overlooking, and they would do little stuff and you kind of overlook it. They would say little stuff and you would just kind of overlook it because you was still like trying to really look at this person for, see the good in this person. But when they did the unthinkable or said the unthinkable to you, that was what kind of triggered you into this transformation of a new version of you that wouldn't tolerate, that won't tolerate, that ain't gonna tolerate that type of behavior. Okay? I see you I see you I see you having new beginnings, right? So if this was a family member, well, I see you having new beginnings with new people, okay? You didn't lose anything when it came to this person or these people. You didn't lose anything. For some of you, if this was multiple family members, just know that your soul tribe, the people that's really for you may not be by blood, but they are coming. They are definitely coming to have, like, so for you to have that tribe, that support. Okay, for the people who were in a relationship, you're definitely meeting your equal. Okay, if some of you want to get married, I see that happening, and I see it not taking long. I see it not taking long. I see this kind of had to happen in order for you to get what you really truly deserve. Things had to be shaken up a little bit in order for you to get exactly what you really truly wanted. You just looking past somebody, like let's say that one home girl, right? And a lot of y'all has dealt with this. It was that one home girl or that one homeboy that you was cool with. Y'all was cool. You really like, you was there for them, but they would say like these little sly remarks, or like maybe even make like take these little jabs at you, and you would just kind of overlook it like, oh, they just crazy. That's just how they are. But it was something that you really needed to pay attention to. And then, because they was really showing you how they really felt about you, but you being, just in a innocent, pure energy, you just was overlooking them. And then those things kind of added up, and it just was like, okay, this person just went off the deep end. Okay, they went off the deep end. Now I don't know what they did, but it was a betrayal. It was something they did that it was the straw that broke the camel's back, pretty much. Okay. Not me cracking my knuckles. Not me cracking my knuckles, right? I did not mean to do that. But I'm seeing that had to happen in order for you to go through the transformation so you can get exactly what you deserve. So if this was a friend, right? You meeting new friends. You meeting friends that's on the level that you want to be in, right? You meeting new people that will treat you and love you just like family. You know what I'm saying? Even better than family. Like just on the cool, like, and I'm seeing 1111. So a lot of y'all may have been seeing that as well. That's just a sign like a new portal is opening up for you, and that's what I'm seeing here. I just happen to look down and see that. So you may be seeing that number a lot, and since I said something, you may be starting to see it from here on out. But the very thing that happened that was supposed to happen, I don't want to say supposed to happen, but it needed to happen in order for you to transform into the real you, the real just happy, childlike, in the flow state version of you, the version of you that really just feel like comfortable in your own skin, okay, like at home. Though you needed that type of family, and that type of family is definitely coming in for you if this was like family or a family member or like a long time friend. And for the people, if this was a relationship, this person that's coming in for you is your person. So when I say any quirks that you got about yourself, anything that you feel is awkward about yourself, anything that you feel is like whatever, like this is your person, and they're going to literally love the uniqueness that you have. So the only thing that you're being asked to do is to continue to be in the flow state, love on yourself, okay? Give yourself the love that you deserve, and before you know it, it's going to be reflected back to you in your reality, okay? So I thank you for watching pile number 3. I'm going to just send love, 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 love your way, okay? I'm sending virtual hugs, okay? I'm sending virtual hugs. Um, Also, I am offering text message reads. So if you're interested in that, that will be in the description below. And yeah.